Donald Trump says United Nations is just a club for people to have a good time. Donald Trump has branded the United Nations a club for people to have a good time after the UN Security Council voted last week to condemn Israeli settlements in the West Bank and East Jerusalem. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump says he intends to dissolve the charitable foundation in his name. The president-elect wrote on Twitter that the world body has such great potential, but it has become just a club for people to get together, talk and have a good time. So sad. On Friday, Mr. Trump warned, as to the UN, things will be different after January 20th, referring to the day he takes office. The United Nations has such great potential, but right now it is just a club for people to get together, talk and have a good time. So sad. The decision by the Obama administration to abstain from Friday's UN vote brushed aside Mr. Trump's demands that the U.S. exercise its veto and provided a climax to years of icy relations with Israel's leadership. That was only one subject on which Mr. Trump tweeted on Monday. In an evening post, he wrote that he believes his election as president has boosted the economy. "The world was gloomy before I won, there was no hope," he said in a verified post on his Twitter account. "Now, the market is up nearly 10% and Christmas spending is over $1 trillion. The world was gloomy before I won, there was no hope. Now the market is up nearly 10% and Christmas spending is over $1 trillion. Markets are up since Mr. Trump won the general election, although not quite by that much. The Standard & Poor's 500 is up about 6% since Election Day, while the Dow has risen more than 8%. As for holiday spending, auditing and accounting firm Deloitte projected in September, the total 2016 holiday sales were expected to exceed $1 trillion, representing a 3.6% to 4.0% increase in holiday sales from November through January. Mr. Trump also used social media to complain anew about criticism of the Donald J. Trump Foundation. In one post, he said, the DJT Foundation, unlike most foundations, never paid fees, rent, salaries or any expenses. 100% of the money goes to wonderful charities. He also tweeted that I gave millions of dollars to DJT Foundation, raised or received millions more. All of which is given to charity, and media won't report. I gave millions of dollars to DJT Foundation, raised or received millions more, all of which is given to charity, and media won't report. The DJT Foundation, unlike most foundations, never paid fees, rent, salaries or any expenses. 100% of money goes to wonderful charities. Mr. Trump had said on Saturday that he wanted to dissolve his charitable foundation amid efforts to eliminate any conflicts of interest before he takes office next month. A 2015 tax return posted on the nonprofit monitoring website GuideStar shows the Donald J. Trump Foundation acknowledged that it used money or assets in violation of IRS regulations, not only during 2015, but in prior years. Those regulations prohibit self-dealing by the charity. That's broadly defined as using its money or assets to benefit Mr. Trump, his family, his companies or substantial contributors to the foundation.